Hello, I'm Dini, your coach, helping you delivering a day-to-day provoking questions to become a better you. You learn, you grow, start from today. In this channel, I will read out loud the conversation between me and AI, a list of curated questions dedicated for those who are interested in organizational development, HR, and neuroscience. AI is a scholarly partner for you to have through discussions as long as you already read, understand, and practice the subjects. This will be conducted in English, not in Bahasa. I hope you could learn something from each chapter or each question I have and benefit from it. A delightful conversation with scholarly AI. Chapter 23. The 7 Influential OD Working Books. Part 7. Questions. 23. Now, can you summarize Daniel Coyle's book about culture code in 6 paragraphs? And what's the tips to effectively develop culture in organization? 24. Can you explain further, hire for character, how to successfully recruit the best people? 25. How's the neuroscience influence the culture code book by Daniel Coyle? 26. I've just viewed ventral vagal complex. Can you explain more about it? 23. Now, can you summarize Daniel Coyle's book about culture code in 6 paragraphs? And what's the tips to effectively develop culture in organization? Here's a summary of Daniel Coyle's The Culture Code, The Secrets of Highly Successful Groups. Key takeaways. Daniel Coyle's book explores the secret behind high-performing cultures, highlighting 3 essential components: safety, vulnerability, and purpose. Building safety. Coyle emphasizes creating psychological safety where individuals feel secure, sharing ideas and taking risks. Leaders foster safety through 1. Vulnerability, sharing personal struggles and fears. 2. Active listening, engaged, empathic communication. 3. Consistency, predictable behavior and expectations. Embracing vulnerability. Vulnerability fuels cooperation, creativity, and growth. Leaders encourage vulnerability by 1. Admitting weaknesses, showcasing imperfections. 2. Sharing stories, personal anecdotes highlighting struggles. 3. Embracing failures, learning from mistakes. Discovering purpose. A clear purpose unites individuals, driving collective effort. Leaders define purpose by 1. Defining core values, aligning actions with principles. 2. Setting clear goals, focused, achievable objectives. 3. Celebrating successes, recognizing progress. Implementing culture code. Effective culture development involves 1. Leading by example, modeling desired behaviors. 2. Fostering open communication, transparent, timely feedback. 3. Encouraging collaboration, cross-functional teamwork. 4. Recognizing and rewarding, reinforcing desired behaviors. 5. Continuously learning, adapting, innovating. Key culture development tips. 1. Hire for character. Prioritize values over skills. 2. Conduct regular feedback sessions. Open communication. 3. Celebrate milestones. Acknowledge progress. 4. Emphasize storytelling. Share successes and struggles. 5. Foster autonomy. Empower decision-making. 6. Monitor and adopt. Regularly assess culture. 24. Can you explain further? Hire for character. How to successfully recruit the best people. Hire for character prioritizes recruiting individuals with desired personal traits, values, and behaviors over solely focusing on skills. Here's a comprehensive guide. Key character traits. 1. Integrity, ethical, honest, and transparent. 2. Adaptability, flexible, resilient, and open-minded. 3. Collaboration, team-oriented, and communicative. 4. Accountability, responsible, and dependable. 5. Initiative, proactive, and innovative. 6. Empathy, compassionate, and understanding. 7. Growth mindset, willingness to learn. Recruitment strategies. 1. Define core values. Establish clear organizational values. 2. Behavioral-based interviewing. Assess part actions and decisions. 3. Cultural fit assessments. Evaluate alignments with company culture. 4. Reference checks. Verify previous work experiences. 5. Skill assessments. Evaluate technical abilities. 6. Psychological evaluations. Personality tests. Example, Myers-Briggs. 7. Transparent job descriptions. Clearly outline expectation. Interview techniques. 1. Open-ended questions. Encourage storytelling. 2. Scenario-based questions. Assess decision-making. 3. Behavioral questions. Evaluate past experiences. 4. Panel interviews. Diverse perspectives. 5. Final candidate presentations. Showcase skills and personality. Evaluation criteria. 1. Cultural fit 30 to 40%. 2. Technical skills 20 to 30%. 3. Character traits 20 to 30%. 4. Achievements 10 to 20%. 5. Growth potential 10 to 20%. Best practices. 1. Involve multiple stakeholders, diverse interview panels. 2. Use standardized evaluation processes, consistency. 3. Assess candidate references, verify past experiences. 4. Provide clear job expectations, transparent communication. 5. Offer competitive compensation packages, attract top talent. 6. Foster inclusive hiring practices, diversity and equity. Tools and resources. 1. Gallup's Strengths Finder. 2. Myers-Briggs Type Indicator or MBTI. 3. Society for Human Resource Management or SHRM resources. 4. Harvard Business Review's recruitment articles. 5. The Ideal Team Player by Patrick Lencioni. By prioritizing character traits and implementing effective recruitment strategies, organizations can attract and retain top talent, driving long-term success. 25. How's the Neuroscience Influence the Culture Code book by Daniel Coyle. Daniel Coyle's The Culture Code heavily incorporates neuroscience insights to explain how cultural dynamics impact individual behavior and group performance. Key neuroscience influences. Neuroscientific foundations. 1. Safety and threat response. Coyle draws from neuroscientist Stephen Porges' polyvagal theory, highlighting the importance of psychological safety in triggering relaxation and social engagement. 2. Oxytocin and trust. Research on oxytocin's role in trust and bonding, informs COIL's emphasis on building trust through vulnerability and empathy. 3. Dopamine and motivation. COIL explores dopamine's role in motivation, reward processing, and learning, underscoring the importance of recognition and celebration. 4. Neuroplasticity and adaptation. COIL discusses neuroplasticity's role in adapting to new cultural norms and behaviors. Key neuroscientific concepts. 1. Mirror neurons, highlighting empathy and social connection. 2. Neural synchronization, explaining collective flow and coordination. 3. Default mode network, discussing introspection and self-awareness. 4. Ventral vagal complex, linking safety, trust, and social engagement. Influential neuroscientists. 1. Stephen Porges, Polyvagal Theory. 2. Daniel Siegel, Interpersonal Neurobiology. 3. V.S. Ramachandran, Neuroplasticity. 4. Matthew Lieberman, Social Neuroscience. Implications for culture development. 1. Create safety, foster relaxation and social engagement. 2. Foster empathy, encourage oxytocin-driven trust and bonding. 3. Celebrate successes, leverage dopamine-driven motivation. 4. Encourage adaptability, harness neuroplasticity. 5. Promote self-awareness, develop introspection. 26. I've just viewed ventral vagal complex. Can you explain more about it? The ventral vagal complex, or VVC, is a crucial component of the polyvagal theory, or PVT, developed by Dr. Stephen Porges. Here's an in-depth explanation. Structure and function. 1. Location. The VVC is situated in the ventral front portion of the vagus nerve, or cranial nerve X. 2. Subcomponents. It comprises the ventral vagal nucleus. The nucleus is ambiguous, and the dorsal motor nucleus. 3. Primary function. Regulates social engagement, communication, and emotional expression. Key roles. 1. Social engagement. Facilitate face-to-face interaction, vocalization, and listening. 2. Emotional regulation. Modulates emotional responses, promoting calmness and relaxation. 3. Communication. Enable verbal and nonverbal communication, for example, facial expression and tone of voice. 4. Trust and bonding. Releases oxytocin, fostering trust and social connection. Ventral vagal complex responses. 1. Safety and relaxation. Activates the rest and digest response, counteracting stress. 2. Social connection. Stimulates social engagement and communication. 3. Emotional regulation. Dampens excessive emotional arousal. Implication. 1. Mental health. Dysregulation linked to anxiety, depression, and PTSD. 2. Relationships. Essential for building trust, intimacy, and effective communication. 3. Leadership. Leaders with well-developed VVC skills foster positive team dynamics. 4. Education. Enhances learning environments through social engagement.